I met Carlos Marin for the first time in 2003 in London at Sony BMG, Simon Cowell's office. And that was after the first round of auditions for Il Divo. None of us had an idea at the time what that amazing journey we would shortly embark on would hold in store for us. That is now over 18 years ago. And in these 18 years, we've lived through so much together. We had so many incredible experiences. I always said to the other boys in Il Divo, I have spent more time with you than you have with your own wives. And in so far, I guess it's fair to say that Carlos Marin was probably one of the most important people in my life. Now, Carlos was always unique, first of all, for the singer and the artist he was. He had an absolutely God-given voice. Everything he sang was mesmerizingly beautiful, and he could do it all, from breathy poppy notes to big Wagneresque opera sounds. He had it all right there at his fingertips. It was always captivating what he did, and he did it 100% and with all his heart and all his passion. He also was a very big personality. He was loud and proud. He was always smiling, joking, and wherever he was, whatever he did, he would never go unnoticed. He touched every person he met. The fact that at only 53 years now, and so suddenly he is gone, he's not with us anymore, leaves a deep, deep void in all of us. It's a fact that is still very, very difficult and very hard for all of us to comprehend, and his absence and the fact that he'll never come back now will take us a long, long time to heal. But I hope that his smiles, his sense of humor, his personality, and most of all, his beautiful voice and his singing will forever sound on in all our hearts. Carlos Marin, we love you. May you forever rest in peace. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Sebastian from Il Divo. I'm not here to talk about myself, obviously. I wanted to send all my love to Carlos's family, all the fans, all the amazing fans who've been so supportive, and Urs and David and myself for sharing such an incredible journey with the most amazing singer ever, with the most incredible voice, heart, an incredible, generous person, funny, cheesy, loving, caring, passionate about music. And I wanted to tell you a quick little anecdote about Carlos. I remember sitting next to him often and singing songs on the stools, and often the very beginning especially, I used to forget the words very often. Sometimes it was because I have very bad memory, but most often it's because I have heard the most incredible voice. And I was mesmerized about the way he was singing every single night. The sound of his voice, his passion, and I would look at him and think, wow, where does that voice come from? It comes from out of nowhere, from a gift, from his heart. Carlos is never going to leave us, ever. Carlos will always be with us in our heart, on stage, everywhere we go. Carlos was like a brother to me, and this is incredibly, incredibly difficult. Went to celebrate Christmas yesterday, and the first song they sang was Come All You Faithful, which was heartbroken. Because that's one of the songs that we sing on the Christmas show. And I felt his presence. I felt he was there with us. And if Carlos was there, he would say the show must go on. and he would be asking us to continue and to sing for him, to make El Divo bigger. That's what we're gonna do. Carlos, I really love you, man. I miss my brother, my friend. I wish you peace. You're missed, very missed. Amen.
It is difficult to describe the type of relationship that Carlos, Urs, Seb, and I have had for the last 17 years. It was obviously more than colleagues, more than friends. We've always said in interviews that we're kind of like brothers, or perhaps like an arranged marriage, but even there, if you count the sheer number of hours that we spent together for days or weeks or months or years on end, whether it was rehearsals or performances or meet and greets with the fans or traveling all around the world together continuously, or movie premieres or book signings or TV appearances or presidential inaugurations or Miss World pageants. Carlos particularly loved that one. But the point is, we have spent so much time together and have a bond that goes beyond even family, and it's something else that we just don't have a word for. And so the feeling of the loss of Carlos is just very difficult to put into words. Over the last several days, I have received many, many emails and texts and messages of condolences from fans, from colleagues, from friends, and from family. Probably more than I have ever received at any given time in my life. And they were all because of Carlos Marin. And all these messages from all these various people, whether they knew him personally or not, they all had a consistent message. And that message was that in some way or another, he made them smile. And I think it's true. Carlos Marin simply made everyone smile. He had a truly exceptional voice, both in its beauty and in its power, which touched the hearts of everyone who heard it. And I feel proud and honored to have shared a stage with him for countless performances. He had a very quick wit and an incredible sense of humor, although most of the jokes Carlos would tell, I really should not repeat, especially not in a church. And for those of us who knew Carlos very well, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He had a laugh. Oh, he had a laugh. It was such a laugh, such a life-affirming declaration of pure joy that one could not help but smile back in response. And he was always genuine with everyone. When he was talking to you, he gave you his full attention, and he made you feel like you were the only person in the room. I did not know Carlos in his youth, but I have seen pictures, especially recently, and I can say that the man I have known for the last 17 years was very much still the boy that I see in those photos. In a way, he never really grew up, and in many ways he was the eternal Peter Pan. All he really ever wanted was the enjoyment of making people happy and to be the one who made people smile. Carlos, my friend, my more than a brother, may you rest in peace.
I'm Rosa, I'm his sister, and I just wanted to thank everybody for the support and for all the love you have shown us. And everybody loved him very much, and we've felt really, we didn't feel alone at all. because we had a lot of support in everyone. Thank you very much, everybody. And we're very proud of my brother, and he'll always be in our hearts, and he'll be singing with the angels, and now he's going to be young forever. Thank you.
Os doy las gracias a todos por haber sido tan buen compañero con él. Ahora cantará en el cielo porque es la voz tan maravillosa que tenía. Muchas gracias por todo. Gracias. Cariño mío, te quiero, te querré siempre, toda mi vida. Gracias. Ya no más.